Good Tuesday evening to you folks. This is old Pooch with FBC Full Blown Country. And I got a little project to share today. Got a couple things I aim to do, so hopefully you folks will just tune in, sit back and watch this here video. And if you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and go on and leave me a comment. And by the way, don't forget to hit that notification button so you'll know when Pooch signs in and old Pooch is up to something. Because like the old saying goes, everybody needs a friend named Pooch. And they call me Pooch. Yes, sir. But let's get on with it. You know, I got a ton of stickers that I need to start getting placed in certain places. And being as how I get started normally, I gotta have a cold snack. So let's mosey on out to the shop fridge, because I think that's where I'm gonna place my stickers. That seems to be the best place, the most visible place. Now granted, I'm sure some folks would like to see it mounted on the wall behind me or whatever, but you know what? A lot of people are in and out of the fridge in the shop, so I figured that's the best place to put it. And that's where I'm going to place my first sticker. Now, it ought to be an honor and a privilege to get mounted on Pooch's fridge, but I'm going to put every sticker that I get and receive on this here fridge. I got a few on it, and let's just take a quick look. Now, of course, I got my own. And of course, I got Albert, Texas Ice House. And if y'all ain't ever been down there, y'all need to go. And then I've also got Lukenbach, Texas. And if y'all ain't ever been down there, you need to go. Now I got a couple others. A couple locals. The Merles country band that I've seen. But as you can tell, I got a lot of real estate on that fridge, on both sides. And I aim to plaster this thing up with all of y'all stickers. Now this fridge right here, I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what it's stocking. So let's go on and get into it and see what we got. Oh yeah, I got my usual fave in there. But you know what? This one here, Shiner O'Reilly. It's pretty good. Of course, I'm a fan of Shiner, and there ain't much that they got that I don't like. Well, I'll say I like them all. But let me get this baby cracked open here before I introduce the first sticker that I'm going to plant and place on my shop fridge. And the first one it's going to be that's a good cold snack right there. But the first one that's gonna adorn this fridge kind of fits it. Kind of actually fits it for sure, for all intent purposes. Now let me show you this sticker. And this sticker is going to be none other than Cold Beer Ranch. Now this ain't Cold Beer Ranch, but that fridge stocks some cold beer. So I thought, yeah, perfect first sticker from my YouTube buddies out there. Cold Beer Ranch, you're going on first, son. So the next thing I'll need to figure out is where to strategically place it. I think I know where I'm going to place it, right along with some of the other stuff that goes along with it. But let me get you positioned so I can adorn my shop fridge with this Cold Beer Ranch sticker. And by the way, if any of you folks watching this and are subscribed to my channel, go and send Pooch some more stickers. Let him place them on his fridge out here. I'm gonna try to do this once a week, putting a sticker on this fridge once a week. And I got plenty right now to put on here. So, but you know what? I could use some more. As y'all can tell, there's a lot of space on here. Not just the fronts and the sides, but there's plenty of space to put stickers. But let me put you down so I can get old Cold Beer Ranch put on there. And then we'll get after the next thing I got going on. Yes, sir. Now I can't think of a better place of where to place this here Cold Beer Ranch sticker at, except right above Lukenbach, Texas. Because cold beer and Lukenbach, Texas go hand in hand. So that's where this baby's going. Y'all take an eye and watch this. Look at that. Black on black. Cold beer. Lukenbach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Black fridge. Man, that looks pretty good right there. Thank you, Cold Beer, for that sticker. Thank you, Cold Beer, for that cold beer. Now, I drank one of them, but also brought one back as a souvenir, and it's in there on my shelf. But Shinerbach, Lukenbach, Cold Beer Ranch. Everybody, somebody in Lukenbach. Everybody needs a friend named Pooch. There's to you. Yes, sir. Well, alrighty. My next little project is I got a shirt to press. So why not let you folks tag along and watch this. It's an easy press. It's going on an ash, medium colored ash t-shirt. And you know, it's just one random shirt I gotta get out, so I'm gonna run you folks through it. I know y'all have seen this done many a times by me, maybe by someone else, but first things first is I'm lining up this here shirt, making sure I'm good and centered. It looks to be. I'm gonna slide her down into the press zone that I like to use. Again, making sure everything's lined up real good. I'll slide that thing in there. And this here shirt that I'm pressing is one of our patriotic shirts that we got up and out. So, you know, you take them as they come. That's how it works. This is a gilded cotton. So, anyway, I'm gonna give it a little heat, a little press time to draw out the moisture, which is about 5 seconds. So, I'll do that. And I'll get my transfer ready, which is, this is God's country. Yes, sir. But I'm gonna get it lined up in the spot and positions that I need it, and try to mark my little center point in it. And as usual, if I was doing a lot of these, that one time I do that, it kind of gives me an idea of where the center is, and then I'd be rocking and rolling. But I usually like to go about 3 fingers down from the collar, and there's my center, looking pretty good. But I also like the finger measure here on the side, which still looks pretty good. Make sure this thing here is nice and straight. And just for double checks, I'm just making sure my alignment's good. That's it. Which looks like I may need to come over just a hair. Let's bring her over a hair. Not a whole lot, but again, I'm going to make sure it's nice and straight. It's lined up good. And I'm going to let her go. 15 seconds. This particular one is a cold peel, where I'll need to let her set down here and cool before I attempt to peel that transfer off there. Don't mind the stuff I got sitting here, because I kind of got my next little project I got going on right here in the middle of this. So anyway, I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to let it sit here and cool. You know what's crazy about these is some of these are hot peels, some of these are cold peels. Depending on what type of product you're using. This is an ultra color soft transfer, so it's a cold peel product. I'd rather and keep moving, but anyway, it is what it is. It ain't no big deal, so we'll just use it. It's all good. Let that baby cool, and being that's the only one I'm pressing, I'm gonna turn this thing off because I don't need to run it no more. And I just want to make sure that this thing cools off properly. And it doesn't take long. I got an air conditioner blowing right here on me, so this thing cools pretty quick. And we're going to go ahead and peel it. It transferred pretty well. Nothing left over. And there she is. Ultra color soft on a Gildan ultra cotton t-shirt. Now we usually like to use Bella canvases. I do like Gildan ultra soft t-shirts, but you know, use whatever you like. Anyway, that looks pretty good. So easy peasy, one press, one shirt. I'm sure, oh yeah, I'm sure, I know. I just got a big box of t-shirts out there because I got a big run coming, which will probably be going on this weekend. 2 different shirt styles, 2 different graphics and transfers, front and back. So yeah, I'm gonna be hammered down here this weekend on these things, but it's all good. We'll get them done and sent out. So that was just one of my couple projects I got going on this afternoon, and we're gonna step on into the next one here directly. So sit tight. Yes, sir. All right, my next little project is I'm putting these here little wire display racks together. We needed some new ways to hang up our merchandise when we're shooting pictures and just for display in general. So I got some of these here wire display racks, and I am putting them together. So pretty easy task. They came in 2 pieces. I'm gonna just put the little screws that come with it together, and we'll tighten it up, and then we will get it hung up. These are going to be wall mounted so that we can, you know, hang the product, the shirt, whatever, on the wall with a hook, and then we'll be able to show it off and take the pictures. Now this ain't the easiest thing to try to pin together and hold, but you know, I'll get it. Make sure I kind of got it all straight, because they are screwed together and I don't want to strip out any screws. Get in there, let's see. That one went, so let's get that one going. That's the last thing I need, is to screw this up, but I know I'd come up with some way to make it work. I'll drill some holes in it and make them bigger, rethread them, I don't know. But let's get this one back down here in place, if I don't already have it too tight. There we go. It'll line up. That hole lines up pretty good. Get that one in there. Get it going. There you go. I'm going to give it a little tight. Of course, this was a supplied tool that came with this stuff. It works. It ain't the best. And I got a drill if all else fails. But I don't think I'm going to need that drill. There we go. This is a 2-piece. I don't know if I'm going to use all. It came in two by 5 foot sections, which I'm putting together. I don't know that I'm going to use all 3 of them. Howdy. But I will use 2 of them at least. So I'm going to get these things put together. And then I'm going to hang the brackets on the walls that I can hang these to the wall with. And we should be good. I'll have an extra one left, and we'll probably be good to go. It ain't that big of a deal, but you know, folks sitting around might want to buy this product and use it themselves. They might want to watch Pooch put it together. Either way, I'm doing it for you. There we go. We got those together, so let's get on to hanging the brackets on the wall and see what this looks like hung up on the wall. Now I've already got one of these put up just so it make it easier on me and for video purposes. But I've got my second one here I need to hang up, and I've already drilled one of the holes and put a screw in, but I'm gonna drill. Actually, what I normally do is I'll drill the screw first in the hole that I need it. And then this little Milwaukee and its Phillips head screwdriver is a perfect size hole for that little anchor, this little plastic anchor. Now normally I would also use the drywall type screw-in anchors. They're a lot more tough and a lot more sturdier. But I didn't want to put a bunch of big holes in this thing. Granted, you could patch them. These things aren't going to be holding a lot of weight, so these things will work just fine. Like I said, I really didn't want to screw up my sheetrock walls and even take them out later on, and I don't know, I got to patch holes, but I didn't want to do that. These will work great. Anyway, we're going to drill that first screw hole. Or that second one actually, in the hole that I already marked. And I've always just found this at least a little easier. See, I've drilled that screw into it. I've drilled that hole. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna use this thing. I'm not a drill bit, but I just drive it through there. And then I'm gonna take that plastic anchor, I'm gonna shove it in there, which it fits perfect. Look at that, it fits perfect. This thing really just saves time from changing bits in and out. carrying 2 drills, all that 9 yards. It does what I want it to. It works perfect. I'll put that screw in there. I'm gonna send her home. Like I said, these things aren't gonna be holding a lot of weight, so it's probably gonna be just fine. I'm gonna take this thing right here and hang it up on there. Yep, that's hanging it right where I want it. Now the next thing I gotta do, which only gives it a little more support, is I got 2 more of these brackets that I need to mount at the bottom. Not only will that keep it away from the wall and banging on it, but it'll keep it resting on that on the top and resting on this one in the bottom. Perfect. So y'all sit tight, let's get to the bottom ones and let's get after it. Yes sir. Y'all didn't want to see me trying to get down in the floor, and I promise you, you dang sure don't want to see me trying to get up out of the floor. This old man has a hard time. Just what it is. But I've already marked my first bracket for this side, but I'm going to show y'all exactly what I did over here on this side. And all I did was, is I put that on there the way it's going to be. I slid it over to where it's going to be, just like over up at the top. And I took my pencil, I marked those holes, top and bottom. Now granted, as well, there's 4 spots on here, but I'm not going to be using all 4 spots because there's not going to be a ton of weight hanging on these things. There's just no need in it. But now I'm going to come back and do just like I did on them top ones. I'm going to drill that hole with that there screw. I'm going to do the same for that top one. Well, come on now. Got that one in there. I usually try to keep from driving it too far in there, but you know what I didn't do? I got to run my drill driver in there. Amazing thing. Put that in. Do the same for that one. Now, let's get this one right here done. Well, it sounds like I caught some wood on that one. I don't know how, but who knows? It sure does. I don't remember anything coming across right here, but I don't know. We're gonna go with it. So, let's go ahead and put that baby in there. Get that one started. We're gonna get this one started. That's crazy. That one's there. I need 2 more screws. Got them right there. Let's get this other one mounted up on there. Make sure I'm in the same spot, which I am. Get it started. And get this other one started. She's in place. She ain't going nowhere. So there you go, folks. One down, one more to go. Now I'm gonna pause you because this big boy is about to try to pull himself up out of this floor. I don't intend on using this because I'll bring her down. And I don't want to do that. So sit tight. We'll be right back. Now I already mounted the first one only because I didn't want y'all to see me wrestling and fighting with it, trying to figure out exactly where I wanted it. You know, I gotta make it look easy, which really it is. But I cheated too. I used that there board and that level kind of make sure I was lined up in here with this. But I am going to show you and let you watch me do the last one. So what I do is I'll put this thing on there and hang her up. Now I left that center gap in there for a reason, intentional. So don't be freaking out thinking, oh man, you ain't got them lined up and you ain't got them together. So I did it intentionally because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hanging a shelf over the top, and I need that center space there to put that center shelf bracket. So that's why I left it like that. No big deal. But anyway, enough of my explaining. What I also do is I'll bring that there board over here, and I'll put that level there up on top of it, and this is going to mark my spot for this here bracket. And it looks like I need to go up just a hair, and that looks pretty good. I think I'm in the right spot, so I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to mark that bottom hole there. I'm going to get that out of the way. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take that off and get her done. And just like the others, I'm going to take my screws. I'm going to need 2 of them. I'm going to get me 2 anchors and 2 screws. I'm going to drive my screw through that first one. Back her out. I'm going to drive my drill driver to it. I'm going to put my anchor. The old butt of your drill makes a good hammer. And you know what the funny thing is I just watched the CE video in my continuous education, one I got to do every year, that actually talked about power tool safety and how to use them properly, and to use them for what they're intended for. I just broke all the rules. But that's how Pooch rolls. Mind you, when I ain't at work. I follow the rules to a T when I'm at work. And I expect everyone else to do the same. Anyway, let's get after it. We're gonna drive that one in there. Not all the way tight. I need a little room to play on there. I'm gonna double check myself. You know, this doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be perfect enough for my pretty, because she'll be the one that'll notice that thing that's not quite level real quick. She got an eye for that stuff. Anyway, there we go. I'll drive my screw. Let's roll that out of the way. Not only am I using this thing 2 times, as it's not intended for, but you know what? It's getting the job done, and it's quick. I ain't fumbling around with 2 different tools, trying to grab the right tools, changing out bits and chucks and, you know, all that good stuff. Let's see there. Pretty sure, yeah, we're good. Send her home. Now you don't need to be torquing these things down and stripping them out and wallering out those holes where those anchors ain't biting on to nothing, because they'll for sure come down then. But anyway, let's check her out. And they're in there just right. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing on the bottom of these, what I showed y'all a moment ago. So sit tight, let me do it, and I'll bring you back in when I'm done. Now you see there, folks, there you go. Now I got one shirt hung up on there, which is fine and dandy. I need to put the other hooks on there and all that good stuff. And I need to find whatever I did with the shelf brackets I had for that shelf laying up there next to it. And I know I need to buy one more to put in the center. But I'll be getting that thing hung up here pretty soon too. So, but that's, and also I've got another section to put up. I don't know that I'm going to put it up there. I don't really need another one right there. I'll probably use it for something else, but I do have a whole other section as well. But that'll work for what we need it for right now. So anyway, let's get on to the next little step. Let's wrap this thing up. Yes, sir. Now y'all know what comes after you do any project. You always want to clean up your mess. So you always should have a broom, dustpan, and a good broom. But I've always had one problem when it comes to using a broom. And it might work this time, but I doubt it. But I'm going to show you the problem I've got with brooms. This happens every time too. So let's, good Lord, let's try that again. It ain't gonna work this time. And the problem with that is these hands just ain't ever fit the handle of a broom. Never have. A broom handle, a shovel handle, any of that. These hands just do not fit. So, get out of the way. This is what Pooch does. That'll work. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It wasn't much. It was a little one, but I got it up. My main objective was to get that Cold Beer Ranch sticker out there on the shop fridge. Again, I'm gonna try to put one of my channel buddy stickers up once a week. So if you guys got them, feel free to send them to me and I'll definitely get them up on there. And also, you guys, if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hit the like button on a video and leave me a comment. That way you don't disappear from one of my subscribers. I try to reply to every comment I get. And live Thursday. Don't forget, Pooch is live on Thursdays, 7 p.m. So y'all come on over and hang out and let's chew the fat a little bit. And again, Green Hall, another fine place. So hopefully you folks have a good Tuesday night. I'm sure I'll catch y'all on a few of the lives tomorrow night on Wednesdays. But y'all come on back and see Pooch Thursday on his live. Hot Mic Live with Pooch. And don't forget, everybody needs a friend named Pooch. And they call me Pooch. Yes, sir.